People often ask me what do I see when I start filming here next to the sea. Then I tell them I see the sea, I'm filming the sea. And they find it very funny because they wonder what I'm doing. Sometimes you come here late in the afternoon and you see something like bait fish. Take your camera, just put it on a bait fish, and then suddenly everything just starts developing. It gets very interesting. So my mind gets captured by the bait fish. Very interesting. I put my camera there, I watch them boil. The predator fish is obviously attacking them from the bottom. So they're coming to the surface, they're trying to escape this attack. It's always interesting to see how they move, and you know there's something underneath there. What exactly it is unsure. Sometimes you see dolphins around them. They obviously bait for a lot of predator species. While you're watching the bait fish, you notice that there's some other ripples on the surf. And those ripples are the currents moving back against the surf. And you start playing with that under your camera. And that's another interesting thing to watch. You also know that this is quite likely rip currents. If somebody would land in that, they might get in trouble. People who don't know the sea might not realize what it is. You have to keep your eyes open for that, and you have to you have to learn how to identify it as well. So that is in the next thing. And then in the distance you notice a white spot, and you take your binoculars and you have a look, and you realize those are canoeists. There are 4 of them, and they're on the way here, and they're practicing quite hard. And you start putting your camera on there and you zoom in on them and you follow them, and it becomes more interesting. It's like a whole theater with different actors coming into the play. In the dusk, in the sunset, everything is just starting to work together. And other people ask you, what are you filming? And you say the sea. Always filming the sea, because it's such a lovely place to film, and the sea has personality, you know. The sea is almost different every day. So then you notice that the canoeists start interacting with bait fish. They seem to follow the spots, and you get interested in that. You put your camera on there, and then suddenly you see something very interesting. It looks like flying fish next to the canoes. That is very special. Whether it's real flying fish, I'm not sure, but that's what I thought when I saw that. And I suppose the experts will be able to tell. But keep your eyes open for that, and look at that. And then the canoeists come closer. They start, they stop, they do sprints. They are trying very hard. Then the canoeists disappear in the distance. They go around the bend towards Stinley Manor. Not too sure where they're going to, but they disappear. So my attention goes back to the bait fish. I play with the bait fish again. And it's getting a little bit darker, it's getting more interesting. In the distance, I noticed Thompson's Bay, basking in the late sunlight, and Salt Rock Beach. It's just, everything is so beautiful. And then around the corner, the canoeists are coming back. And they're sprinting again, and it's nice to watch them. And then the canoeist gets closer to Salt Rock Beach and they stop. And I see that they stop at the school of baitfish. They're probably watching what's happening below. And I wish I could actually see what's happening there because it must be interesting. Obviously the lone videographer forgot to mention the lone fisherman as he's standing on Steve's Rock trying to catch something there, and it's interesting to watch him as well. He's just having fun and I'm having fun. We all just come here for the fun and to enjoy life, to get away from it. It's beautiful. And that, my friends, is the end of a perfect day. The sea has character. I can film it every day. There's always something special to see. And you never get tired of this place. You get addicted to it. And it's difficult to go and live in a big city in the inland once you get used to this.